Welcome back to the Board Business Channel. You guys ready for this? We're diving into the world of Thunder Tiger today.
Thunder Tiger.
A Taiwanese company that seriously leveled up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're talking about a company that started with toy helicopters,
Right.
like the ones you might have played with as a kid,
Yeah.
to building some seriously high-tech unmanned vehicles.
Absolutely.
Drones, underwater robots, you name it, they got it.
It's pretty wild, right? This company's been around since like 1979.
Wow.
For years and years, they were known for those awesome radio-controlled models.
Yeah,
You know, the kind that hobbyists would be flying in the park.
right.
But get this, they didn't just stick with toys.
Okay, so they decided to grow up.
Exactly. They saw the future and they went all in on it.
So we're talking about a company that went from making like little model airplanes
Mm-hmm.
to building drones that are used in like disaster relief
Uh-huh.
and even, wait for it, military operations.
Yeah.
That's a serious glow up.
It's a huge change. And the coolest part,
What's that?
their tech is so good that they even won the Taiwan Excellence Award.
No way.
Not once, but twice.
Get out of here.
In 2017 and 2018.
So that's like the Oscars for innovation in Taiwan.
You got it.
All right, so let's break down one of their superstar products,
Okay.
the CX-180 helicopter.
Awesome.
This isn't just your average drone buzzing around.
Yep.
This thing uses what's called coaxial dual rotor technology.
It's pretty cool.
Imagine two sets of rotors, right?
Yeah.
Spinning in opposite directions on top of each other.
Exactly.
Is what gives it that incredible stability, like rock solid in the sky.
It's like a rock in the sky.
And that means it can carry some serious weight.
It's the workhorse of the drone world.
So you're saying this thing can lift a lot.
Absolutely. And remember that stability I mentioned?
Yeah,
That's what makes it perfect for tough jobs,
like
like disaster relief.
I see.
In fact, they even teamed up with Chunghwa Telecom,
Ooh.
Taiwan's biggest telecom company,
Oh, wow.
to use the CX-180 to create a temporary cell tower
Wait, what?
in the sky after a disaster.
You're telling me a drone can be a cell tower?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Talk about a lifeline.
That's insane. So they're saving lives with this thing.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
And speaking of being in the right place at the right time,
Yeah.
their drone tech got a major boost thanks to the war in Ukraine.
Oh, wow.
Sadly, that conflict really showed everyone how important drones are in today's world.
They're essential, that's for sure.
And being a Taiwanese company gave them a real advantage.
How so?
Well, a lot of countries are looking for alternatives to Chinese drones, you know?
Right.
And Thunder Tiger was right there, ready to step up.
Wow, so they were kind of the perfect position.
Exactly.
And it's not just helicopters, right? They've got a whole fleet of these awesome vehicles.
Oh, yeah, they've got a lot going on.
There's the Seawolf, which is basically a mini submarine.
It's
perfect for exploring underwater.
underwater exploration, yeah.
Then there's the Sea Dragon, an underwater drone.
That's cool.
It's like a transformer. You can swap out parts to make it perfect for different missions.
You can customize it.
I love that.
Very versatile. Don't forget the Ghost Plus quadcopter.
Oh, yeah, the Ghost Plus way.
That one's great for taking pictures and videos from the sky.
Awesome.
But it can also be used for things like surveillance and inspections.
Really? So it's not just a pretty face.
Not at all.
Mm.
Imagine getting a bird's eye view of a construction site
Oh, yeah.
or keeping an eye on a large farm.
Mm.
Pretty cool, huh?
Seriously. It's like they pulled their ideas straight from a science fiction movie.
They've got some pretty futuristic stuff.
But here's the thing, right? They're not just about cool gadgets.
No, definitely not.
They're also super focused on using cutting-edge tech,
Like what?
like AI, 5G,
Mhm.
and machine learning, to make their drones even smarter
To make them more capable.
and more capable.
They're taking their drones from smart to super smart.
Wow. AI-powered drones. Now that sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
It does, doesn't it?
What does that even look like in the real world?
Well, think about it this way. Instead of someone controlling every move a drone makes, imagine it could analyze data and make decisions on its own in real time.
So it's like thinking for itself.
In a way, yeah. Like a search and rescue drone that can spot a survivor in a disaster zone, for instance.
Oh, wow.
Or a drone on a farm that knows exactly how much fertilizer each plant needs.
That's incredible.
It's pretty amazing what they're doing.
It's like we're on the verge of a drone revolution,
We might be.
and Thunder Tiger is leading the charge.
They're definitely one of the companies to watch in this space, and they're not stopping there either. Remember the Seawolf we talked about?
The mini submarine. Yeah.
Perfect for exploring the deep sea, doing all sorts of underwater research.
Very cool.
And then you've got the Sea Dragon.
Their underwater drone.
Yeah, it's like a Lego set for serious underwater missions.
I like that.
You can swap out different parts, customize it for whatever you need.
That's so cool.
And of course, we can't forget the Ghost Plus quadcopter.
Oh, yeah, the Ghost Plus Warren.
I mean, it's awesome for taking, like, breathtaking photos and videos from the sky.
Right.
But it can also do some serious work,
Yeah.
like surveillance, inspections.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to inspect a bridge or a power line without putting a human in danger.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's the power of their technology.
So it's all about being versatile.
Absolutely.
They're not just building products for one specific thing.
Nope.
It's like they're building platforms
Yeah.
that can be adapted to all sorts of needs and challenges.
Exactly.
I mean, that kind of thinking is what sets them apart.
It really does.
So we've talked a lot about the tech, but what about the brains behind all this?
Yeah, the mastermind.
Who's the person driving this incredible transformation?
Well, the company was founded by a guy named Chen Quanju.
Okay.
And get this, he's still the chairman of the board.
No way. He's been there since the beginning.
Talk about dedication. He's been there since the beginning, guiding them from toy helicopters to, global drone domination.
That's incredible to be able to see the potential of unmanned vehicles, like way before everyone else,
Yeah.
and then lead your company through such a massive shift.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
That's truly remarkable.
It really speaks to his vision, his leadership. He's a risk taker, a pioneer. He knew that unmanned vehicles were the future.
Yeah.
And he was bold enough to go after it.
And it looks like that risk paid off big time.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Thunder Tiger's a major player.
In a booming industry.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
This is the kind of story that makes you want to chase your dreams,
Absolutely. It's a classic tale of entrepreneurship, innovation, pure grit.
Yeah.
But, even success stories like Thunder Tigers, they have their share of challenges along the way.
Sure.
I mean, it wasn't all smooth sailing.
Right? Every business hits some bumps in the road.
Exactly.
What were some of the biggest hurdles they had to overcome?
I think one of the biggest challenges for any company in this industry is the competition.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you've got giants like DJI out there.
The big kahuna of the drone world.
Exactly. Going up against them is no walk in the park.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So how did Thunder Tiger manage to compete with those heavy hitters? What's their secret sauce?
I think they played to their strengths.
Okay.
They have decades of engineering experience.
Right.
A reputation for building top-notch products.
Yeah.
And they're really good at figuring out what their customers need and delivering it.
Smart.
Plus, they've been strategic about who they partner with.
Okay.
Teaming up with Zhonghua Telecom, for example, that was a brilliant move.
Yeah.
It gave them access to a huge network, resources that they wouldn't have had otherwise.
It sounds like a winning formula.
It seems to be working.
And now they're riding the wave of a global drone boom.
Oh, yeah.
More and more industries are realizing just how much potential these unmanned vehicles have.
Exactly. Drones are becoming essential in everything.
Everything.
Package delivery,
Oh, yeah.
agriculture,
Wow.
filmmaking.
Okay, so we've talked about Thunder Tiger, their tech, their journey.
Yeah.
But let's zoom out for a second.
Okay.
What does the rise of drones and all these unmanned vehicles mean for society as a whole?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty big deal, right?
It's huge. I mean,
Right.
on one hand, you have this incredible potential to revolutionize so many industries.
Right?
Think about it. We could have faster deliveries, safer construction sites, farms that produce more food with less waste.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
The possibilities are pretty much endless.
Yeah, but there's another side of the coin too, right?
Of course.
You can't talk about drones without mentioning things like job displacement,
Sure.
privacy concerns, and even the potential for misuse,
Absolutely.
like weaponized drones.
Yeah, that's a serious issue.
Those are some pretty serious issues.
You're absolutely right. Like with any new technology, there are potential downsides that we need to think about carefully.
For sure.
We need to have honest conversations about how to regulate drones, how to protect people's privacy, how to make sure this technology is used for good,
Right.
not for harm.
It's a delicate balance.
It is.
But one thing's clear. The future of drones is incredibly bright.
Yeah.
And Thunder Tiger is a big part of that story.
They are. Their story is a great reminder that innovation can come from anywhere.
Yeah.
Even a company that started out making toy helicopters.
Right.
It shows that with hard work, dedication, and a willingness to embrace change, amazing things can happen.
And that's a message we can all get behind, right?
I think so.
Whether you're an entrepreneur, a tech enthusiast, or just someone who's curious about the future, Thunder Tiger's story is pretty inspiring.
It is.
It makes you realize that anything is possible.
Absolutely. But before we get too carried away with the future, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey that Thunder Tiger has already taken.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a testament to the power of hard work.
Perseverance.
And a willingness to adapt.
They've shown us that even when you're facing tough competition, even when the world throws curveballs your way, you can still come out on top if you stick to your vision and keep pushing forward.
And they haven't done it alone either. Their success is also a testament to the power of collaboration.
Oh, interesting.
They've built strong relationships with suppliers, customers, research institutions.
Right.
They've understood that working together is essential for achieving big goals.
That's a valuable lesson for any business, really.
It is.
No one succeeds in a vacuum. We need to support each other, share ideas, and work towards common goals.
And that brings us back to the potential downsides of drone technology. We can't just ignore those concerns.
Right, yeah.
We need to be proactive about addressing them.
You're right. We need to make sure that this technology is developed and used responsibly.
Exactly.
That means having open discussions about things like data privacy, the impact on jobs,
Right.
and the potential for misuse.
Thunder Tiger gets it.
Oh, good.
They're actively involved in discussions with policymakers, industry leaders,
Okay.
to develop guidelines and regulations that ensure the safe and ethical use of drones.
That's great to hear. It shows that they're not just focused on profits,
Right.
but they're also thinking about the bigger picture and their role in shaping a better future for everyone.
They're proving that you can be a successful business and a responsible citizen at the same time.
Absolutely. It's a powerful message for all of us, especially in a world where technology is advancing at such a rapid pace.
It is.
We need to make sure that we're using it for good
Yeah.
and creating a future that benefits everyone.
Well said. But before we get too philosophical, let's bring it back to Thunder Tiger. What's next for this innovative company? Where do they see themselves going in the future?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
It is.
Based on their track record, I think it's safe to say that they'll continue to push the limits of unmanned vehicle technology.
I think so too.
They're constantly exploring new applications,
Yeah.
developing new capabilities, looking for new markets to conquer.
They're not afraid to take risks, try new things. Remember, this is a company that started out making toy helicopters.
Right.
Who knows what amazing innovations they'll come up with next?
It's going to be an exciting ride, that's for sure.
Before we wrap up, I want to give another shout out to our friend Steve, the executive director of the Arizona-Taiwan office.
Yes, a huge thank you to Steve for introducing us to Thunder Tiger.
And for all his work in showcasing the incredible innovation coming out of Taiwan.
He's a true champion for Taiwanese businesses.
He is.
And we're so grateful for his partnership in bringing these fascinating stories to our listeners.
Yeah.
All right, folks. It looks like we've come to the end of another episode. We covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From Thunder Tiger's humble beginnings to their current position as a global leader in unmanned vehicle technology.
We've seen the incredible range of their products, from drones and helicopters to submersibles and underwater robots.
Yeah, and we talked about the broader implications of this technology for society as a whole.
We did.
It's been a wild ride.
It has.
And we hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have. But before we sign off, we want to leave you with one final thought.
Thunder Tiger's story is a powerful reminder that innovation can come from anywhere. And that even small companies can achieve great things if they have a clear vision, a strong work ethic, and the courage to embrace change.
It's a story that inspires us to think big,
Yeah.
to challenge the status quo, and to never give up on our dreams.
So there you have it, folks.
The remarkable tale of Thunder Tiger.
A company that proves the sky's the limit when it comes to innovation and determination.
Thanks for listening to the Board Business Channel. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications.